Yo, what's going on, y'all, man? Dreski back with another video, bruh. Man, look, man, look, man. We doing that small forward build video today. So make sure that y'all like this video, bruh, because it give me the motivation to keep posting them. We got two more coming out. They may come out this weekend or they may come out on Monday. But if you haven't already, make sure that you subscribe. Also, like the video, just like I said earlier, and hit that notification bell so that you can stay up to date with these videos, bruh. Because YouTube be acting dumb as hell with the notification. But anyway, we're about to get into the video, bruh. I hope y'all really enjoy this. Peace for right now. Alright, so first build, bruh. We going with the slashing and the defending pie chart. Man, I'm sorry this video is out late, but we switching it up a little bit with the physical profile. So for the physical profile, you want to pick the one with vertical and speed as the two big attributes there. This build is actually Laker fans build. If you haven't watched him, go ahead and watch Laker fan. This build is a really nice build. It is a small forward, but it plays more like a center. It's like a small forward center combo in a way. It's a Giannis build, to be honest, because even though it says Giannis is a paint beast, the only reason why it says that is because Giannis is a power forward. So yeah, this build, it's a small forward. It's listed as small forward, of course, because I wouldn't be posting it if it wasn't a small forward. But it is a really nice build. It's really fun to play on. It is actually my Xbox build right now that I'm using. My other build on Xbox is my offensive threat. The other one I showed you in the point guard video, the #1 point guard. But this is my second build. So with this build, you can pick the height how you want it. I will honestly go 6'9", so you can be more like how I'm explaining it, because this build can really switch on to anybody, play defense on anybody. This build can do pretty much everything except shoot. So you can ball handle it with this build, especially when you get the slash and takeover. You get 7 playmaking badges. I put it in mid range so I could be able to shoot. Laker fan, I think he put his somewhere else. I think he put it in 3-pointer because he thought it was like 2K19 where you could shoot with no badges, but you can shoot mid-ranges with no badges. So I put it all in mid-range. You ended up getting a 60 mid-range with the max wingspan, and you could definitely knock down mid-ranges at a decent clip, man. It's a decent clip. I was greening them in people's face with Dwayne Wade's jumper. I didn't have any shooting badges either, so that shows you what it could do. Plus, you could take souls and block people at the rim. But let's get into the next build. Alright, the very next build that we got on this list, we got the playmaking and slashing pie chart. Okay, if y'all haven't, I know you gotta watch Joe Knows if you come on this channel for a build video, because Joe Knows is like the quote-unquote king of builds. So he looks for certain types of builds to make different types of players, and this is his LeBron build. The only reason why it's number 4 on the list is because it lacks in the defensive category, and yeah, to me it's okay. It's not like the best build, but the reason why I didn't have Laker fans build higher is because it plays more like a big man than it does a small forward, but it's a really nice small forward build. You see how I'm doing this. He had the 25 playmaking badges, and how you set this up is pretty nice. I think he put his in steal, but I'm going to go ahead and put it in block. And the reason why is because your block rating really matters. Your steal rating matters, but it doesn't matter as much as your block rating. Because I swear, I get way more blocks with the higher block rating. If you have a lower block rating, you do not get blocks for real. It's like you always don't even, it's like your player don't even try to get the block. It's a really weird thing. It's like they ignore the hell out of it, basically. But with steals, I was getting steals on my other player, and he has like a 30-something steal. And I was getting steals just fine, man. I was getting steals in the park just fine, too. But, like, man, block is the one that matters, dude. Block definitely matters. So we want to get some on block. And, I believe 20 finishing badges is enough finishing badges. We ended up getting, like, I think a 50 flat block, because I ended up taking the points off of the block and putting it back in post fade to give us the 13 shooting badges again, because why not? Like, you might as well have the 13 shooting badges. This build is really nice, though. If you get the struggles down of not being able to shoot, if you get that down, you'll be set, man. This build is really nice. You can still hit mid ranges. You can hit threes. At least sometimes you can hit a 3. But with 13 shooting badges, you better figure out what badges you're going to put on to hit that 3. But Joe Knows went 6'7" because he was saying that you couldn't get contact dunks if you 6'8" because of the 83. But this is before we knew that we were going to be able to get contact dunks from leveling to a 99. So you can go 6'8" and be LeBron's actual height. But the reason why we're going to go 6'7" is because with your wingspan, we're going lowest weight too, because we want the speed of the acceleration and vertical. But with the wingspan, we're going like 1 from the max. And the reason why how the wingspan was set up is perfect is because it gives you a 75 ball handle. So once you get to a 96, you'll have a 76, and then with the slash and takeover, you'll be able to speed boost. This is a really nice combo with this build to be able to do, be able to facilitate and be able to get to the basket at will, pretty much. But when we get into this next build, I'm going to explain what a small forward should be doing and what small forward, like why you should make a small forward. But yeah, here's the build here, and you see the comparison to LeBron James and Latrell Sprewell, DeMar DeRozan. Let's get into the next one. Alright, y'all. Alright, so this next build is my build. This is the build that I created on PlayStation. So you can just follow step by step. We're going with the speed pie chart, of course. But the reason why you would want to make a small forward is because small forwards get higher interior defense and block stats than shooting guards do. And on top, like in the block stats really matter on here. I'm telling you, it really does matter. As much as people don't want to think it doesn't. As much as people want to think it does not matter, it does. I was saying that all wrong. The reason why you would want to make a small forward is because how you should be playing as a small forward. They should be able to do just about everything on the court. They should be able to play defense. They should be able to at least do something in the paint. This is more of a perimeter small forward build, but I feel like it could do everything because when I use this build, I was blocking people repeatedly in the paint. It's like people could not get stuff off on me. And you also get a high post hook and a high post fade with also a decent pass accuracy. All that stuff is really good. And you want to make sure that you don't go 79 on pass accuracy because it'll give you an 80 and it'll say inside out facilitator unless you want that name. I lowered it by 1 and I accepted the inside out playmaker. I mean inside out scorer, and that's how I wanted it. That's what I wanted it to say. But this build is 6'6", so you get the 85 hook and the 90 fade. And I'm telling you, dude, this is a really nice build because you're like a slasher, post scorer, playmaker, sharp type build, bruh. And you could pretty much do everything. And I love it so much. For the defensive badge, if I got one, I always either use Intimidator, Clamps, or Chase Down Artist. I put Chase Down Artist on most of the time though, because Chase Down Artist really comes in clutch. because it gives you that leaping ability you need to be able to get blocks on the break, and it also helps you a lot in half court with running behind somebody to block them. So I got blocks like repeatedly on this build, and it is really insane, bro. This build is really nice. I love it so much. Of course, we're going slash and takeover. You can also speed boost with this build. I think with the takeover immediately. I believe that your ball handling is high enough. If not, I didn't look at it, but if not, if I'm wrong, I'm sorry. But I know that you could do it later on. So yeah, man, this build is number 3. This is a really nice build, bro. Go ahead and make it, bro. I'm telling you, you all will have fun on this build. This build is really fun. Once you get everything, once you get the badges, it's a lit build. But on to the next one. Alright, so the next build is the Playmaking. We're going full Playmaking chart. I know y'all gonna be like, man, what? Playmaking? No, bro. Y'all gotta understand. I told you, as a small forward, you should be able to almost do everything. A small forward should be able to do almost everything. The only reason why this build is not number 1 is because the next build is just so much better at doing pretty much everything except playmaking. But as a small forward, you shouldn't have to playmake for the most part. That's the reason why I got this build at number 2, because you shouldn't have to playmake. But if you had to, this is the reason why you would make this build. So we're gonna max out all this stuff, and instead of steal, we're gonna put that in block, because block matters more. I told y'all this. Block matters more. You could repeatedly steal the ball from someone on this game with no steal. Like, I'm telling you, like, you don't need steal, bro. It's not that important unless you got that shit super high. Even when I have my two-way sharp with like an 80 freaking 6 steal, I wasn't getting the ball from this dude. Like, I was trying to rip somebody, I could not get the ball from him. But you see, I leveled it up to 51. 51 got me that 10 finishing, and then I put that 1 on my block, and it got me 5 on the defense. So everything is within 1 point of being lower on the badge. 15 shooting badges, that's really nice. 10 finishing, that's good. 24 playmaking, that's more than enough for a small forward build. And we got 5 defensive badges. So you get like clamps on gold and chase down artist, intimidator, bronze, or something like that. Probably tireless defender or something, and clamps on silver or something. Get chase down artist, intimidator, or don't get intimidator and get freaking chase down artists and clamps. I swear intimidator is not as good as it used to be. But what you want to do is you want to make sure you want to level it to where it is an 86. And if y'all noticed that I kept going back and forth from the minimum wingspan and the second to minimum, it changed nothing. So there's no point in lowering your wingspan all the way on this build, because it doesn't change anything. Just 2 from the minimum, you'll get the 86 ball control, and you'll be able to do pretty much everything. And you'll have an 81 mid-range and an 81 layup. So at a 99, both of those will be at 85, and with the shot create and takeover, that's plus 10 on both of those. So you'll have a 95 mid-range and a 95 layup. When I say this build is really nice and it can do everything, it really can. And yeah, this is a really nice build. If y'all want to speed boost at 6-7, go ahead and make this, man. But yeah, we about to get into the next build. Alright, the last and final build, bruh, that we got today is something that I feel like y'all gonna like it, man. I feel like y'all gonna like it. Y'all probably already know what it is, man. We going with the two-way sharp chart, man. The two-way sharp chart. So the other builds are really good, but what makes this build stand apart is the fact that it gives Hall of Fame defensive and Hall of Fame shooting badges. I'm not saying Hall of Fame finishing and playmaking badges are bad, but the shooting badges and defensive badges, they make so much of a difference, man. And this build can defend 1 through 5, man. It can defend every single position that you need it to defend, bruh. Put moving truck on Hall of Fame, and then put like some other stuff. Like, bruh, come on, man. Moving truck on Hall of Fame with pogo stick on Hall of Fame, dude, is in a big try to post you up. They not doing nothing, bruh. And then you can just keep jumping to it once they get you in the paint. Like, bruh, and they go out with the vertical contest too. Yeah, it's not going, bruh. Like, in pogo stick Hall of Fame with the good perimeter D and interior defense, so you're gonna have a really good shot contest. That is extremely nice, man. This build is extremely nice, dude. Y'all need to go out and make this, man. But it's the rebounding wing. I know y'all seen it. Everybody's seen it before, bruh. This build is crazy. It's a crazy build, bruh. It's something that you should definitely not sleep on, man. Do not sleep on this build, bruh. This build will destroy you if given opportunity. This build can drive. I'm not saying that they gonna get dunked, like you're not gonna get dunked on by this build, but don't just let this build drive, bro, because it can drive. It's like the same as the Playmaker, just a lower layup, but it can still drive. This build can drive, this build can shoot, this build can play defense. Only thing it can't do is ball handle and really pass like in Playmake. But dude, as a small forward, I feel like this is a perfect small forward build. I feel like this is the perfect build to be an elite small forward, because you're doing everything that you need to do at that position. I would definitely go, if not max wingspan, 1 from the max. I'm not lowering it. I want them to feel me, bro. Like, I want to be able, and then you get a 90 block when you max it out at a 99. So you have a 90 block and a 90 defensive rebound. Every single defensive stat is going to be in the 80s at a 99, except your interior defense. That's only going to be a 70. But, bro, come on now. A 70 is better than most center builds in the game right now, because nobody really has a lot of defense, and it's hard for people to basically defend you with these. Like, bro, they're not going to be able to defend this build, bro. You're going to be faster than centers, too, on top of that. So, no matter how you look at it, this build is an animal, man. And it deserves more people to look at it. I'm pretty sure a lot of people are starting to pay attention to it, and they starting to go out their way and make this build. But this is definitely a build that you should make. The reason why I'm not making it is because I already got I got it on PlayStation. But I'm not going to make this build on Xbox because I want to make newer builds that I didn't make before. I did the finisher, so that's the one that I'm going to use as my small forward. But you see, I wanted to, I just thought like I might as well just max the mid-range out, because if you max, like, I thought that it would have made a difference, but who cares about the pass accuracy at that point? And if you want to, I would raise the weight, because you can still get the 80 acceleration and a 70 vertical, and you'll have a 70 something strength. But for the most part, if you use a moving truck, especially a Hall of Fame, they're not going to be able to move you anyway, no matter what your strength is. So you want to if you lower the weight, you'll eventually get a 90 acceleration. So look at that, 82. So you'll have a 90 excel at a 99, and that's really nice, especially for a small forward build. Like, you will be able to quickly burst off the dribble, like, well, not quickly, but because you're gonna be able to start running faster, and you're gonna be able to be faster because you'll have a 90 speed also. But I would definitely go lockdown takeover also, and at a 99 you'll have 80 mid range. So yeah, man, this build is nasty, man. It's nasty, man. But yep, that's the build right here, rebounding wing. this is definitely something that you guys should make. I really hope y'all enjoyed the video, bruh. I took a lot of time in this one because I wanted to get it right. I wanted to make sure I had the right builds on this list. So it took me a little longer to make the video. But for power forwards, it may take a little longer also, because it's harder to figure out what type of power forward builds are good in this game, especially when no one uses power forwards. Everybody uses centers. So it's going to be kind of hard to do that video, but the center, I already know what center builds I'm putting on there. But I'm going based on position. So once again, comment, rate, subscribe, you guys. Love y'all. Peace out. Hope you enjoy.